All right, all right. Talk a little bit about Mr. Billy Carson. That's part of the news. He lost the debate, they say. Greetings, everyone. This is Stay in the Light, Staying in the Light podcast. The light of truth. Nothing but the truth, Ruth. There's a number of reasons why you lost that debate. I'm going to go over some of them and my take on it. Of course, this just is for my entertainment. If you're not entertained, I am. You never leave a fight, man. I don't care if you're going to debate. That's like you give your reasons. You giving your argument of who you are. It's not just something you just go willy nilly, bro. You wasn't prepared. Look, to show how prepared this guy was, he had a PhD in his field, and plus he was a history expert, language codex. This man wasn't on YouTube, but he spent all of his life getting prepared. That don't mean he was, because the greatest problem we're having in the world today is from the educated class. Because I could have killed that argument in a minute by just stating the pure fact that you was not educated, you was miseducated. Because all these doctors and scientists follow the same lie for years and years. They're part of a big boy, old boys network. They stick together, and they got something what they call a majority opinion, and everybody's locked out. So, Billy, with your minority opinion, you think they're gonna let you change things unprepared as you are? Yeah, you knew a few facts you could wrap off the top of your head, but I'm talking about when this guy mentioned methods of verification, you had no idea what he was talking about. Yeah, he was studied. He's a scholar. See, so the best advice is don't debate these college people, but they gonna come to you. You know, like he told you in the beginning, everything's in the detail. So who's in the detail? The devil's in the details. Oh man, they're taught these things in school, how to pick apart an argument. And he ain't gonna let that point go. You wanted him to move to something else, but he was winning. He was winning that point about the verification of scriptures. So you lost because you left a fight and you went to a fight with the knife with somebody who had a gun. And you wasn't even prepared. You thought it was just a good old boy. I don't know what you thought you was going to, a good old boy network. And plus, you was outnumbered because the moderator was playing interference for the guy you was debating. Have you noticed? Every time you was rolling on your point, Billy, you was on a roll with your point. The moderator would come in and start putting his personal story in, and that was to give the guy you're debating chance to reload and rethink and replan his strategy. So they was working together against you, bro. You didn't even see it. You know, you never go to a fight like that. You got to have people there on your side. You had nobody there to support you. So you was don't know what's wrong with you, brother. The way I sum it up to say why you lost is because you do not know who you are. If you really knew who you are, that you are the God, then there's nothing he could say to that. That you don't need to verify truth by any methods that man chose. You got the Spirit of God in you, man. Greater he was in me that he's in the world. He's in the world. He's come with scientific proven lies. And you trying to fight him on his territory. They own that territory. Rhetoric. They own that. You got to be who you are. You're a spirit, man. And your spirit wasn't there. I was looking at you, I was zoomed in on you, I said, man, you look like you was ashamed to be there. And this was your opportunity to shine. You don't wanna it looked like you didn't want to get loud, didn't want to get upset. That's where you win at. You trying to be like these people, man. They don't have any spirit. You supposed to be the one with spirit. But you didn't show anything there. You showed you was just I'm not gonna call you names, but you was acting more like they act. And that's how they won. You trying to play their game. You got to have your own strategies. You got to go in there with power, with fire. You went in there with, I don't know, man. It's embarrassed me to watch you let these people walk over you like that, and you had your eyes hanging down. So we need to first learn. My recommendation, if I was in a position to recommend anything to anybody, I would say, get to know who you are. I don't care how much you travel, where you go. You got to know who you are. And you got to base your life on who you are. And throw all political correctness outside the window. That don't mean anything. Of course, I'm riding on a wave right now because I'm getting so much energy from my ancestors since they have come here to really show their in support of us. Peace. How you to the tribe, those who understand what I'm saying, those who follow the teachings of Honorable Elijah Muhammad know what I'm talking about.